Kokora Beach, Twofold Bay. For a nice gentle paddle around to Whale Spit to the south of us there. No, they're going the other way, mate. They're going to the east. Seems to be a lot of mica floating here.
Yeah, there is. It's all sparkly on the beach.
Yeah, it's quite sparkly. It's got to be gold, mate.
Yeah.
Buy another kayak if we scoop some up. Going in. Nalika River. You just paddle straight out, Lane. They got bigger, haven't they? bugger that. Let's see how we go. Go for it, it's calmer. Charge, Lorraine, charge! That's it. Big one coming, make it quick.
That's a nice little paddle for you, bud.
I went straight into the shit.
You did.
We're approaching Whale Spit. The objective of this paddle. But we can clearly go through there if you want, or we can paddle to the end.
I'd like to go out to the
Okay,
out to the point.
that we shall do.
Yeah, yeah.
This is Whale Spit. It was actually named by Flinders when he came in here with bass on the European discovery of the place. Flinders called it Whale Spit because when they came in, there was a stranded whale on it, and he noted some first Australians actually feeding from the whale, which was a traditional practice. I mean, one can only imagine that that whale got there or was driven there by the orca, so-called killer whale, which they used to do. They would drive the whale ashore in the shallows and then do their best with it, mainly the lips and tongue. But of course the Aboriginals took advantage of it, and they would have gatherings and feasts around their good fortune, that is the carcass of the whale. And it was from that that they learnt to work with the orca pod, the so-called killer whale pod, and traditions built up around it. When we colonials came in, we learnt eventually to take the practice on, and thus started the shore whaling industry from here, where they used the killer whales with the shore whale boats in tandem to go out and harpoon and drag them back in. But Flinders' journal records quite clearly
It's a big channel.
this spit and what he sighted upon it, and thus named it. Wave. It's my day.
Yep. Lucky boy.
Lucky boy, I'm just plain lucky.
Yeah.
At least I've had a bath. And that's Whale Spit. At high tide, it's pretty well covered. In between the rocks here's the best, or down there, yeah.
She's heading down there.
Right. So we're taking ourselves in for a nice mug of coffee. Very steep beach with little plunging waves. Typical of the far southeast here. They don't look much, but they can hurt a boat. She's in. log full of rain to sit on. This will do nicely.
Still does that.
Oh.
They are, aren't they?
Anyway, she came in and I said, well, close the gate and at least get her into the house. I mean, couldn't wait to get her hands on them, touch her, you know.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
I said, oh, and she was running. And I said, oh, I've got some treats in the back of the car. I said, so I got one out, one of the long ones. So they put it down and she just snatched it and took it over there to eat. So,
There you are, ma'am.
so I said to her next
Thank
time
you.
I came, you hang on to it. I want the
The wind's picked up to about 10k an hour from what it was this morning, which was negligible. Are you ready? Go for it. Whoa! The rain got caught. We'll cut through the spit and take the straight line back to our put-in. Beautiful. These rock gardens are always intriguing. There you go, they don't want to leave. The long line of my kayak is now the correct bearing. Huh? That's line of sight, straight back.
to where that field's got houses.
Yes, yeah. Okay, due north, mate. My long line.